Okay, hopefully you guys can see me and hear me. If you can't see me or hear, well, if you can't see the screen, you can't see me on the other side. Let me know. So I'm gonna show you guys really fast how to upload to do stickers. Hold on, I don't know. Okay. Hopefully it records it. This is the first time I do it, so I'm hoping I can go ahead and upload it later to a video. So I have to do some custom stickers for a customer, and I'm just gonna create a new project. Hold on. Okay, I'm sorry you guys, I'm trying to figure this out. It's the first time I go live. So, trying to figure this out. Can I hide this? Comments. Oh man. Okay, I think I was able to do it. Okay. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is you just want to go ahead and go into a new project. And you really don't have to pick anything out of this. You can if you want to, but you really don't have to. It's just an option to help you out. So this is going to be your canvas. Well, let me try and make this smaller. Maybe it'll be better if you can see it smaller. Okay, so this is going to be your canvas. Now, if you don't know, you have a limited amount that you can use to print and then cut with Cricut. That's what I'm using. I'm using a Cricut Air 2. So I'm just gonna add a square, and then I'm gonna do a size of, if it lets me. Okay, so it's gonna be, I believe it's 9.25. So we're gonna do 9.25 or close to that, and then 6.75. And this is gonna give you that a guide to where you can put the stuff to. And then right here on the corner, I don't know if you can see where is it? She's right there. Why is she so small? Okay, so right here on the corner, if you click on the pen right here on the corner, if you click on it, you can go ahead and change the name of the project. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. So now I'm gonna go ahead and start uploading the stuff, the images that the client sent me. And then you're just gonna click on upload right here, upload images, and you can either drag or you can browse. I just have them here ready on my folder, so I'm just gonna start dragging them. It's gonna show you what it is. Go ahead and continue. And then we're gonna remove just the background because we're gonna leave it like this side. And then you want to do flat graphic. You can also add, like, you can put it in different folders right here, and you can add a name on the top if you want. I don't do any of that. It's like, unless it's like my own stuff that I want to do that, then I'm not gonna even worry about it. So that's the first one. So again, I have, let's see if I can put this other screen right here. I have everything already here. Oh, on my folder. And I'm sorry, I'm kind of blind, so I have everything super large. So again, you can just grab it and drag it and drop it, and it'll do it for you. It's going to show you the image. Go ahead and continue. And then you want to be able to remove the background, because on this one we want to be able to have the outline of the cereal bag. We don't want just a square. So I'm gonna go in and remove, if you click, I'm able to enlarge this. So if you click on the white part, like right here, I don't know if you can tell. Let's see if I can. So right here, all of this on the top, this is already cleared, so this is not going to show up. There's no background right here. So I just want to get rid of this white that's around the bag. So if you just click, like, you're going to put it where you want it, and then you're going to click on it, and it's going to automatically do it for you. So I'm just going to go to the bottom really fast. And then, oh, it's not letting me go to that side. So I just wanted to make sure that there's nothing around here and around here, and I think it took the whole, yeah, the whole thing was removed already. So then you can go ahead and do apply and continue. Again, flat graphic. Upload. And I'm just going to start fixing the size that the customer wants. So once you have it here, you can go ahead and click on size right here on the top. Click on size, and she wants it 2.5. So if you do 2.5 right here, if you do 2.5 right here, it's going to automatically fix the other side for you too. So that one is the right size for this one, and then I'm just going to do the same thing on this one. You click on size, and then just do 2.5. Again, it's going to fix it right here, and then you're set. So I have two of them. If you are new here, I'm doing some stickers, like custom stickers for a customer. This is the gray. It's going to be my area that I'm going to use as a reference to be able to print on my Cricut. I'm using a Cricut Air 2. Right now I'm just uploading images. All the images were provided by the client. So see how this one, it's 6.14 and then 5.92. It's really big for what she wants, so I'm just gonna click on size, and then I'm just gonna do it in this one, 2.5. It's kind of like start moving it around. Then you go to the next one, you click on upload. Then you can upload image, or you can drag it. Again, you can upload or drag, whatever's easier for you. And again, I'm only removing like the outer background. I don't want to delete this white right here. This is like inside of the basketball, it's all white. I don't want to remove that because I don't want my Cricut to cut into here. I just want the Cricut to cut around the shape because we're gonna do die cut. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, so I'm gonna do die cut stickers. Oh, did you just, I don't want this. Okay, so let me go to the next one. Okay, if you have any questions, just let me know. I might start going a little bit faster. Again, I'm just uploading images right now. And then, oh, this is showing this right here. Okay, so on this one, I deleted the background, but it deleted the whole thing right here. So we'll worry about this one in just a second. It's got this right here. I'm gonna guess it's like the creator that did this. So I'm going to erase that manually. So I'm gonna go right here. I'm going to scroll down. I'm gonna click on erase. And then right here you can choose the size that you want. And then you go back and it's gonna show you the size right here. If you feel like it's too small and you just want it to make it like bigger for you to see, just click on that plus or negative sign right here to make the screen either larger or smaller. And you can click once and it starts erasing. And then there you go. If you erased something, for example, oops, I accidentally clicked on there and I don't want that to be deleted, just go ahead and click on the back button and then it's gonna show on there. So I'm just gonna do apply and continue, and then I'm gonna do flat graphic, upload. Okay, and again on this one, and it deleted like the entire background of the cake, and I want that. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go into effects. I'm going to do offset. And then when you do offset, this is gonna do like a white barrier or whatever color you want around the item that you're selecting. And then you can either select to make it bigger or smaller. I'm just gonna make it a little bit bigger. So right there, I think that's fine. Let's see if I do one. Okay, I think that's okay. 1.25. Then you just hit on apply. And then I'm gonna change it to white right here. And then you also want to make sure that right here it says print and then cut. You don't want to have just basic cut, because basic cut it's only for vinyl. So we're going to do print and then cut. So now I have this. However, if I take this off the top, what actually did select. Okay, let me just make sure. So I'm going to click on contour right here, just to make sure that it's showing the entire. And I'm just gonna hit hide all contour, and then apply. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to select the actual image, and then we're gonna select the print and then cut. You can either, there's two ways for you to do this that I know. You can either just highlight both items that you want to do this on, but sometimes it just highlights more than what you want. Or you can like do right here, and then you're gonna hit shift on your keyboard. You're gonna hold shift down, and then you're gonna do print and then cut on the bottom. This is the offset for this image. Then you're gonna go to the bottom right here and you're gonna hit on flatten, and this is going to like merge both images into one, and it's gonna give me the cutout right around the white. And since it merged both images, it's just gonna cut and print on one, so it's not gonna cut anything on the inside of the image since it's already merged with the outside layer. Now I'm gonna go ahead and change my size to 2.5 because that's what the customer asked for. Go back. I'm just going to upload more images. Hi, if you're new, I'm just working on some stickers, custom stickers that I got for a customer, and I'm uploading the images she provided for me. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and let me know. Okay, so for this sticker, when I removed the background, it removed part of the sticker too. Well, I mean, not part of the sticker, like part of the white right here. So I'm going to do the same thing I did with the other one. I'm going to go ahead and do effects, offset, and then I'm going to change the size right here on the top to what I think it's going to be the best for it. Now, I don't like how it's choosing on the top. I don't know if you can tell that right here it's doing like little bubbles and stuff. I don't like that. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 of these. So this is another thing that you can do, because I want it to select just like the basic and I don't want the outer stuff. So I'm gonna do it right there. It says 0.14, actually, no, let's do it. Okay, I'm gonna leave it right there, and that way I can just not add the little dots right here. So just go ahead and hit apply. Okay, and then we're gonna change the background of that to white so I can see what it's doing. So see how it changed to white. And now I'm gonna go to contour, and I'm going to remove all of the little things that I don't want to be part of my highlight right here. And then I do want this right here because I don't want the Cricut to cut right there, so I'm going to select it. Then I don't want this, so whatever it's going to show on the background, it's all black. Whatever it's not showing, it's white, like this one's. So there's more right here. Oh. Okay, I think it did all of it. You can also, if you go right here on the right and you scroll down, you can see the items that you can click or unclick. Okay, I think I did them all. I think. So see how they turn black? So everything that's black, it's gonna show on my background right now. So just hit apply, And you can see right here, it just showed, this is the outline for that image. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to do effects again, and I'm going to do offset one more time. And this time I'm just going to go a little bit bigger. And then since I don't have like the little dots that was selecting before right now on it, it's not going to come out that way. So this is going to be the outline of my sticker. Okay, so just go ahead and hit on apply. I'm going to go ahead and change the background to white one more time. And then I'm going to click on contour one more time because I want to hide this. Okay, or you can go ahead and just hit on hide all contour right here on the bottom. And then it's going to automatically do it for you. Go ahead and hit apply. And now that's done for you. Okay, so you can hide your image right here on the corner on top of the image. If you just click on the little eye, it'll hide it for you or show it however you want. Same with like the offsets that I've done. So this is okay. So this is the second one. This is the one that I want to keep. See how when I hide this one, it goes small and it goes right here on the background. So this is the second one. This is the one that I want to keep. This is the one that I don't want. So I'm going to go ahead and click on it, and you can either delete it right here on the top, or you can go ahead and delete it right here under the actual image. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Go ahead and delete it. And now I want to merge the image with the offset. So you can click on it. Just go ahead and hit and hold the shift button on your keyboard, and then click on print, then cut, and then you're going to go and do flatten, and it's going to merge both images for you. So they're right here, they're merged. And then I'm just going to go ahead and fix the size to 2.5. So this is the size that I have. This is my guide that I can print with my Cricut. And then I like to make sure that I always go in when I can and that I save it. It should automatically save it, but I've had times where the computer just glitches on me, it freezes the internet, whatever, and whatever I've done, it just doesn't save, and I end up losing it. So yeah. If you have any questions, you're more than welcome to let me know. I'm just doing the same thing I was doing before, since it removed the background on my sunflower. And then I'm just going to merge them. I think I can do one more. Okay, so I don't like how this one's not doing the circle perfectly. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it's not doing, so I'm going to go ahead and do this another way. I'm going to go ahead and delete that. And then, so what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to go into shapes right here. And I'm going to use a circle. And then, so I'm going to make the circle 2.5 by 2.5 because that's what the client wants. And then I'm going to put this one on the top, but see how it goes to the bottom? So what you're going to do is you're going to go right here and your basic cut. Okay, so first I need to change this from basic cut and I need to change it to print and then cut. You're going to do that right here. Print and then cut. And then I'm just going to go ahead and change it to white while I'm at it. Then you're going to go here. The only thing that you're going to do is you're going to get the print that you want on the top. You're going to click on it and hold the click. You're not going to release it. Then you're going to move it to the top. And then it moved it to the top here. See how the little circle is now behind the image? So now I'm going to make this image a little bit smaller just so I can fit it right inside of that circle. And that looks great. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here. I'm going to select the image. I'm going to hold down Shift on the keyboard. Then click on Print and Cut. And then go to Flatten. And that's going to merge the images. And this is already the size that we want for this. So I'm going to go ahead and start rearranging this. Hi, if you just got here, I am adding some images so I can do a custom stickers for a customer. The gray background, this is just a guide so I can see how many images I can fit and I print and then cut. So before I do anything, I just want to see if I can fit more like images on here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on make. And this is going to show you what it's going to look like once it's ready to print, and then how Cricut it's going to cut it. So this is what it's going to look like. Okay, so you can see all the images, they fit in here just fine. I might be able to fit, depending on what it is, like maybe another one or two more here, or maybe if I fit them like on myself, I might be able to fit one more. But since I have print and cut, and then the gray is just basic cut, Cricut's thinking that this is acrylic. I'm sorry, not acrylic. This is vinyl. So that's why it's separating both of them, and because I don't have them flattened, it's not merged. So, which is fine. We're not cutting it right yet. I just want to see if they all fit. So I'm just going to go and hit cancel. And I'm going to go ahead and add one more image and see if it'll let me cut. All the images that I'm uploading, they are custom. They were provided by the customer. This is what they requested, that they wanted, so that's why this is what I'm using. So Now if I start arranging this, I think it might fit better. So you can click right here and rotate, and I'm gonna do, you can either move this to however you want, or you can put in the number. So let's see if I can, yeah, it's not gonna fit on there. So I'm just gonna hit back, and then it's gonna change it back. If you continue to hit back on the top, it's going to continue to fix this. I think I'm gonna leave it like this actually. It's gonna be a kiss cut, so it doesn't really matter how it looks on the back. We're just gonna cut it. Let's see. You don't want to have them too close because then it might not print the image correctly for you. And we are going to check on that in just a second to see if it's gonna fit or not. So I'm just trying to take advantage of as much space as possible, so I don't have to like reprint. Yeah, this is not, you know what, let's see if it actually, let's see if it works. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on make and see how it shows. If I leave it like that, the system, like Cricut's going to automatically fit and fix it for you. So I don't know, it did not fit all of them, so it's showing right here another page, a page 2. If you click on it, you can see it moved an image right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit cancel, and I'm gonna go back and try to rearrange this again. Let's do it this way. Hi guys, I'm not sure if you guys can hear me. I'm sorry, this is my first live. If you cannot hear me, just you can go ahead and let me know. I don't know if I can see my messages. I guess I will learn. I am currently trying to fit all the stickers on one sheet. This is from a customer, so I think this is gonna print just, oh, this is, okay, so the gray in the back, that's just a guide. So I'm gonna, since it's just a guide, I think this is gonna work just fine for me. I'm gonna go ahead and go down here, and I'm going to remove the gray, so you can just go ahead and click on the little eye. It's not there anymore, so you can see. Now I want to keep them all like this. I don't want Cricut to rearrange them, so I'm going to select. You can either do it manually right here, selecting all of them like one by one, and then just hit shift on the keyboard, or you can just hold your button down on your mouse and then just drag it over all the images, and then it selected everything for you. And you can see right here all the images that were selected. So now I'm going to go ahead and go to the bottom, and I'm going to go ahead and hit attach, and that's just going to keep them all together when I print them and when I cut them. So right here I'm going to go ahead and click on save, and I'm going to go ahead and print it. I'm not going to cut it quite yet. I just want to print it so I can finish this one and then move to the next one. Since I have it all saved, it's attached, I can come back later today and cut it. I don't have to do it right away. Now, if you're leaving it up to Cricut to arrange it for you, I would not recommend you doing this, because it's not a guarantee that's going to rearrange it for you the same way that it was the first time. So if you want it to be fixed on that way, just go ahead and click on all the images and click on arrange. So I'm going to go ahead and hit on continue, send to printer. It says no printer found. It's gonna show in just a second. It's my computer, oh, there it goes. See my printer, it's connected through Bluetooth. Okay, so right here we're gonna click on, we are going to unclick on add bleed. I don't like doing the add bleed. And then I'm gonna click right here on the bottom, and I'm gonna do system dialog settings, because this is something that I learned after the fact. The settings that Cricut has for your printer are not gonna be the best settings for pretty much anything. I tried that with a lot of stuff, and it did not work out. So it's better if you have it that way. If you just do the system dialog, it's gonna take just a second. Again, my printer is being dumb. It's using Bluetooth. Okay, so there it goes. So it's gonna pop up on another window. Go ahead and click on preferences. And it might look different on your side. You just have to make sure that on the new window that's popping up for you, that you can change the settings. Now I do have my settings saved right here on some of them. So I'm gonna click on sticker, glossy paper. And then it's just the best quality, and then printing in grayscale off, because we are not printing in grayscale. That would be like black and white. And then we're not doing both sides. And then I'm going to, and then borderless, it's off. And then I'm gonna change the paper from glossy inkjet, and I'm gonna do other photo inkjet paper. Sometimes you're going to have to do a trial and error depending on the paper that you're using. Some papers are fine with just that setting. I tried using it yesterday and it was not the best. And then it's going to start printing. And then I'm using the HTV Runt. And this is the printable vinyl, the glossy one. I don't remember if it's waterproof or not. The customer did not ask for waterproof, so I'm not gonna worry about putting a laminate on top. If you want waterproof stickers, you wanna make sure that you do the laminate on top. Because if you don't, yeah, there's a lot of paper that it's, again, trial and error for you to figure out which one you can print and cut. I mean, that you can do waterproof, and other papers say waterproof, and it's really not waterproof, it's more like water resistant. So there's a difference between both of them. Waterproof means that it's going to be fine if you run it through underwater for a while. If it gets wet, it's not going to damage the sticker. If it's water resistant, it means that it can get wet for just a second. However, you can't submerge it underwater. So yeah, so these stickers, I'm not sure what the customer is using them for. So I'm just, no, she did not say again that she wanted it waterproof. So this is the first set. There's 24 stickers all in total. And as you can see, this takes a while. It did take me a little bit longer because I'm recording and showing you guys in the video. But it does take a little bit longer, especially if I want to go in and like arrange to make sure that that it fits correctly into one sheet. So there she is. You probably can't see right. Let me turn on my light. Okay. So there's the print. See, it's glossy. And then it looks beautiful. Again, I'm going to cut it later today. And then when I run it through the Cricut, I'm going to go ahead with a Sharpie and just go over the top of the registration marks. Because when it's glossy paper, the Cricut machine has a hard time reading the registration lines. But yeah, let me know if you want me to record when I cut it so you can see. I did not use the feature that's sticker. I used to do that at that beginning, and then I noticed that you don't have to use it. You really don't have to use it. What do I mean with that? So like if you click on the images right here, and then you go into effects, and then you click on stickers right here. You don't have to do that. I don't do that if I'm gonna do Cricut stickers or labels or whatever. I don't use that. So yeah, but she's ready. Let me know what you guys think, and then if you guys have any suggestions on what you want to see me do, just let me know. Go ahead and comment below and let me know. And thank you for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. Thanks. Bye.